Hello student, today we are going to learn subtraction of 5-digit numbers by borrowing. Now see first example. Study the following example. This example is solved in your book. Now we can solve this again. 45,005 minus 37,857. Start from unit place. Here 7 cannot be subtracted from 5. Therefore, we can borrow from tens. Here 0 tens we cannot borrow. Then we can borrow from 100. Here 0 hundreds we cannot borrow. Now we can borrow from 1000. Here 5000 we can borrow 1000. How many thousand remaining here? 4. Here we get 10. 1000 means 10 100. Now we can borrow from this 100. We can borrow 100. How many 100 remaining here? 9. Here we get 10 tens. Now we can borrow 110 from this 10 tens. Then how many tens remaining here? 9. And here we get 10 plus 5, 15 units. Understood? 15 units. Now 15 units minus 7 units. How many units remaining? Let's count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8 units. Now tens. 9 minus 5. How many tens remaining? 4. Now 9 minus 8. 1. Now 1000. 4 minus 7. This is possible? Not. 7 is big and 4 is small. Therefore, we can borrow from 10,000. We borrow 1. Here how many get? 3. And here we get 14,000. Now 14,000 minus 7,000. How many thousands remaining? 7. Here 3 minus 3 we get 0. The answer is 7,148. Understood? Now we solve exercise on this. First example. 42,715 minus 21,618. Now this 8 unit cannot be subtracted from 5 unit. Therefore, we can borrow from this tens. We can borrow 110. How many tens remaining here? 0. Here we get 15 units. Now 15 units minus 8 units. How many units remaining? 7. Now here 0 tens minus 1 tens. This cannot be possible. Therefore, we can borrow from 100. Here 700. We borrow 100. Here how many hundreds remaining? 6. And here we get 10 tens. Now 10 minus 1. 9. Now 6 minus 6. 0. 2 minus 1. 1. 4 minus 2. 2. The answer is 21,097. Now see the next example. 56,824 minus 32,465. Start from unit place. 4 units minus 5 units. This can be possible? Not. Therefore, we can borrow from tens. We can borrow 110. How many tens remaining? 1. And here we get 14 units. Now 14 units minus 5 units. How many units remaining? Let's count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9. Now 1 minus 6. This cannot be possible. Therefore, we can borrow from 100. Here 800. We can borrow 100. How many 100 remaining here? 7. Here we get 11. Now 11 minus 6. Let's count how many tens remaining. Yes, 5. Now 7 minus 4, 300. Now 1000. 6 minus 2, 4. 5 minus 3, 2. The answer is 24,359. Now see the next example. Third example, 78,235 minus 43,759. This 9 is big and 5 is small. Therefore, we cannot be subtract. We can borrow from here tens. Here 3 tens. We can borrow 1 tens. How many tens remaining here? 2. Here we get 15 units. Now 15 units minus 9 units. How many units remaining? 6. Now 2 tens minus 5 tens. This can be possible? Not. Therefore, we can borrow from 100. We can borrow 100. Here how many hundreds remaining? 1. Here we get 12. Now 12 tens minus 5 tens. How many tens remaining? 7. Now 100 minus 700. This is a big and this is a small. Therefore, we can borrow. Here we can borrow 1000. How many thousands here remaining? 7. And we get here 11. Now 1100 minus 700. How many hundreds remaining? 4. Here 7 minus 3. How many get? 4,000. And 7 minus 4, 3. The answer is 34,476. Now next example, 34,429 minus 15,219. Now 9 minus 9, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 5, this cannot be possible. This is a big and this is small. Therefore, we can borrow from 1000, 10,000s. Here we can borrow 1 10,000. How many 10,000 remaining here? 2. And we get 14,000. Now 14,000 minus 5. How many thousands remaining? Let's count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9. Now 2 minus 1, 1. The answer is 19,210. Now fifth example, 50,709 minus 32,815. Start from unit place. 9 minus 5, 4. This is 0 tens and here 1 tens. Therefore, we can borrow from 100. Here we get 600 and here we get 10 tens. Now 10 minus 1, 9. This is 8 and this is 6. This cannot be possible. Therefore, we can borrow from 1000. Here 0,000. Therefore, we can borrow from 10,000. Here we get 4. Here we get 10. We can borrow 1,000 from this 10,000. Here remaining 9,000. Here we get 16. 1600 minus 800. How many hundreds remaining? 8. Now 9 minus 2, 7. 4 minus 3, 1. The answer is 17,894. Now next, 67,000 minus 38,765. This is 0. 0 minus 5. This cannot be possible. Therefore, we can borrow from tens. Here also 0. Then 100. Here also 0. Then we can borrow from 1000. Here 7,000. We borrow 1,000. How many thousands remaining? 6. Here we get 10. We borrow 100. How many hundreds remaining? 9. Here we get 10 tens. We can borrow 1 ten. How many tens remaining? 9. We get 10 units minus 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 7, 2. 6 minus 8. This is a big and this is a small. Therefore, we can borrow from 10,000. We borrow 1 10,000. How many 10,000 remaining here? 5. And here we get 16. Now 16 minus 8, 8. 5 minus 3, 2. The answer is 28,235. Now see the next example. 50,000 minus 35,000. Start from unit place. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Here 0 minus 5. This is not possible. We can borrow from 10,000. We borrow 1 10,000. How many here remainings? 4. And here we get 10,000. 10 minus 5, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. The answer is 15,000. Now next example. 84,540 minus 24,899. Start from unit place. Here this is 0 units and this is 9 units. Therefore you can borrow from tens. Here we get 3 tens and here we get 10 units. 10 minus 9, 1. Now 3 minus 9. This cannot be possible. Therefore we can borrow from 100. Here we get 400 and here we get 13 tens. Now 13 minus 9, 4. Now 400 minus 800. We can borrow from 1000. Here we get 3000 and here we get 1400. Now 1400 minus 800. How many 100 remaining? Let's count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. Now 3 minus 4. This is small. The upper number is small and this is a lower is big. Therefore we can borrow from 1000. We borrow 1 10,000. How many 10,000 remaining here? 7. And here we get 13,000. Now 13 minus 4. How many remainings? Let's count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9. 7 minus 2, 5. The answer is 59,641. Now ninth example. 70,000 minus 19,075. Here 0. Start from unit place. This is 0. Therefore you can borrow from tens. Here also 0. We can borrow from 100. Here also 0. Borrow from 1000. Here also 0. Therefore we can borrow from 1000. We can borrow 1 10,000. How many 10,000 remaining here? 6. Here we get 10,000. Here we borrow 1. Remaining 9s. Here we get 1000. We borrow 100. Remaining 900. We borrow 100. We get 10 tens. We borrow 1 tens. How many tens remaining? 9. Here we get 10 units. Now 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 0, 9. 9 minus 9, 0. 6 minus 1, 5. The answer is 15,925. This